we can't, the idea of like complaining that Joe Biden won is not useful. Right. And it's like, it's not useful.
Or
it's only useful insofar as it catalyzes useful organization on the ground.
But does it?
But I'm not convinced that it does.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Seriously, we have to think about, isn't it the ideas always win? Seriously. No. I mean, so here's, no. I mean, that's but I mean, ideas on the ground. If you're going on the ground, it's not bitching about Joe Biden that's going to get people to the polls. It's going to be the ideas that get people to the polls. But I'm saying,
if the left is stinging from Bernie losing this primary, I would hope that would be inspiration to build the kinds of working class institutions that we're going to need to see victories, not only on the electoral level, but I believe that will come if we build the base for it, passing the kinds of policies that we want, no matter who's in office.
But that's different from being upset that Bernie lost and feeling, being upset about that is different from saying that like, that something was unfair or that it was rigged or that it really is more like there's more work that needs to be done. Now, from my perspective, and you and I have a slightly different ideological perspective, like there needs to be growth of this movement that goes outside of the working class. Like there needs you need to bring on allies that
100%.
That are are maybe sort of sympathetic to this movement, but aren't necessarily working class.
Like Rebecca Traister today, who slammed Joe Biden. Her entire article was Joe Biden can't be president.
I can tell you that she is like, she was a Warren supporter, but like she would vote for Bernie over Biden in a second.
Look, I believe in the existence of altruistic liberals because that is who I come from.
But my point is that like even that take is basically saying F you to them.
Right.
I mean, like
he's right there.
Like if I'm an altruistic liberal, and maybe I am, I don't know where I fit on that spectrum. But if someone called me that, you know what I would say? Go suck it. And I think like
altruism is good.
That's great. And if you meant it in not a drippy, condescending way, but I'm just saying that like there's gonna have to be a way of like articulating these allies, even if you have to do it, like even if it's performative, you got to do a better performance because Bernie Sanders should have had more of an opportunity to win. And there were things that I think like that were surrounding that campaign that it's not unclear to me were helpful to the campaign that may have been detrimental.
Yes.
Sure. I mean, I'm not against forming tactical alliances.
No, I know. But if you say it that way, the people are going to go like, "Oh, I'm against being used as a."
But also, we're not the ones who have the power. So saying it's like a tactical alliance from like the renegades is like they can just be like, "Cool, we write the rules. Fuck you." So, seriously, I mean that's how they deal with you and us. Like we have to have a moment here to realize we don't write the rules. We may be able to pressure them. But we don't write the rules. And until we write the rules, we can't sit there and say, we're thinking about doing a tactic. I don't know if I should have a conversation with Rebecca Traister or not because she shit on me on Twitter. No. We need to build our movement. We need to talk to our grandparents and our parents. I'm sorry. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with this woke shit. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with DSA being like, I'm challenging the kind of progressive, but not fully progressive assemblywoman in my district. Sorry. Like, we have to be smart and strategic. And this isn't about you. I'm just frustrated with a lot that's going on in DSA because it is about purity. And there's a reason why that they look at liberals as snowflakes because we act like fucking snowflakes. We've got to be smart. And that includes the Bernie Sanders campaign. And I'm sorry I'm having a moment. I'm very frustrated. I spent the last 6 years of my life fighting so that this Democratic Party primary was easier. And you had a bunch of people swoop in and say, okay, now we need to make it about Twitter.